Welcome to Uping Stock Trend Prediction Channel. So in this video, I talk about the prediction and analysis of Tesla stock price fluctuation for the next week. So today is December 17th, Saturday, 2022. So this is a Tesla weekly chart. This is a Tesla daily chart. So that means if you choose daily chart, that means each vertical bar is 1 day's fluctuation price. And this kind of a trend line with different colors are the predicted target high and the target low for the time frame you choose. So actually it predicted the target high and the target low for the next time frame. For example, if this is a daily chart, then this kind of tail, these points are the target high and low for the next days. So basically that's early next week. So if this is a weekly chart, so that means each vertical bar is 1 week's stock price fluctuation price, and each trend lines with different colors, that's the predicted trend lines and the predicted target high and target low for the next time frame. So for example, this is last week's fluctuation price. And this tip, at the tip of these trend lines are the predicted target high and target low for the next week. So based on this weekly chart, and the last week basically is have a consistent drop for during the last week, because it's also opened here trying to approach this trend line, yellow trend line. So it's shifted a little bit. The next week, the fluctuation range is around this fluctuation range, at least cover this fluctuation range between this price is $147 and $159. So at least cover this range, and there's a possibility to may also drop the even down to this range below this $147. So there's maybe a possibility to drop the even below this. So if you change it to this monthly chart, I also showed this monthly chart in some previous videos. So you see from the early of this month, it opened here very close to this yellow trend line. So because typically for this kind of a yellow trend lines is typically a relatively high price trend line. So for some cases it may reach to this top, the top red trend line, but it's just happened typically for the very strong increasing momentum. So typically for this yellow trend lines is almost covers the high price region. So when it opened here very close to that, trying to approach this yellow trend line, but since this yellow trend line also have the declined the trend, so it also shows that means this month will have a decreasing trend for this month. And then you see it open here, consistently dropped down even to this trend line, so bottom trend line. So if you zoom it a little bit, you see it still didn't touch this trend line, bottom trend line yet. There's a little bit of gap here. So next week there's still possibility that it may still trying to approach this trend line around this price is about $143.7. It's about $144. So it will still have a decreasing momentum to even drop down to this trend line. And then you see it's already have 3 months of kind of dropped to this low price region. So it's generally, it implies this is a relatively low price region. It will have a good possibility to have some kind of a temporary rebound, or maybe even have a more or higher rebound. So we need to pay attention to this kind of a gap. And then if you still are not stuck in this kind of a price region, and then it's a kind of a good low price region to buy some stocks. So if that's early next week, that's a daily chart, early next week. So if you see it's generally still have a little bit more decreasing momentum, and the early next week, the high price region, high price target high is about $152.6, about $153, so it may fluctuate down to this $146. $146, so fluctuation range is about $146 and $152. So if you are interested in this kind of analysis and prediction, you are welcome to subscribe Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel or watch more video in YouTube.